Welcome back. I'm Nathan.
I'm Debbie.
And we are finally tasting our Cabernet Sauvignon. And the first thing we're going to put out right there, you might notice as soon as this is in your glass, there is no smoke.
Yep.
In this Cabernet Sauvignon. Last vintage, which was 16, I believe.
2016, correct.
Yeah. You want to tell them a story about the smoky?
Basically what happened was the grapes were grown in Georgetown. And in 2016, there was a fire in Forest Hill. So in that part during the summer, the smoke drifted. The plants pulled it in, and it actually pulled into the fruit. So once this was barreled and bottled, I wasn't a big fan. To me, it tasted like licking a bonfire.
The previous vintage.
Yes, previous. This is the new one. This is grown in the same place. That's what's so beautiful about growing grapes, is every year is different depending on temperature, weather, all that. This cab is like the cab that we've done in years past. It's really jammy, very fruit forward, doesn't have a lot of tannins. A lot of people like the smoky cab that we had.
Yeah.
They really enjoyed that leathery aspect to it.
It was its own thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
this hails to a true Cabernet style.
Yep.
A real classical cab. Very California cab. Big,
absolutely.
full-bodied steak and potato cab.
But it doesn't bite you back. It's like nice and smooth and mellow. And this is the way a cab should be.
Definitely is. So, with that, let's smell it. Cheers.
Oh yeah.
So right off the bat.
Boysenberry.
Yep, a lot of plum.
Big old boysenberry.
A lot of plum for me. Big, deep,
Damn.
dark fruits. Blueberry, blackberry, boysenberry, and a lot of plum for me.
See, to me, it's just full-on boysenberry, which is kind of like a cross between a raspberry and a blackberry.
Mm-hmm.
Big, rich flavors. And I almost smell a little bit of black currant in there. This is
Definitely.
just so...
There is definitely a little currant.
So jammy, but not
disease.
an overt oakiness to it. It's just, to me, this is really beautiful.
Wonderful nose. Definitely the nose is going to lead into letting you know it's the big wine.
And these only get better once they're bottled. The longer they lay down, the better they get.
Yeah. With a body like this, I would recommend a lay down of up to 5 to 7 years. I mean, these are going to be great wines to drink right when you get them. But believe me, you can wait a couple of years.
You have restraint, but
yeah, restraint is
that's up to each their own.
Yeah, we've all been guilty of not having enough restraint.
Yeah, it looks ready. I want to try it, but
yeah. So the palate I do have to say has a lot of structure. There's a lot going on in your mouth when you take in this wine. Again, those blueberry, blackberry, boysenberry characteristics are right there. There is a little bit of oak. There is still a good amount of tannin on this wine, which tannin is going to lead into, again, that longevity of this wine.
Right.
It's cellaring and aging really well. If you're the type of person who likes to throw some bottles away in a fridge or under the bed or wherever it's safe, this is a good wine for that. I really think this is an awesome wine. Again, steak and potato.
Yeah.
I would go with big, full-body meals with this. Tend to go for some heartier proteins. Really great with Gouda. I had this the other night with some Gouda cheese, and this was just to die for. Of course, blue cheese will work too.
oh, don't talk to me about blue cheese.
Debbie.
Blue cheese, no bueno.
What else would you say, Debbie?
I'm just really amazed with this because this goes back to the cab that we used to have over the last 5-6 years. This cab to me just has so much fruit, and it's so smooth, and it's so easy to drink. And there's some people that really appreciated the smoky aspect of the one that we just released last year, but this is going back to the roots, man.
It's California cab.
Yeah, this is
California
nice.
cab. It's big. It's in your face.
Yep.
It's the Debbie of Cabernet.
Oh,
There you
yeah,
go.
whatever.
Well, we can't thank you enough for tasting with us today. If you don't have these wines in front of you, we hope that you can call the tasting room, because if you haven't gotten one of these kits, hopefully you still can. We are trying to bottle as much of it as we can.
Yep.
And we hope you are drinking it in good health.
And you guys need to stay healthy, stay safe, and know that we appreciate all of you for thinking about us.
We can't do this without you.
Yep.
And while we get to
absolutely.
enjoy our winery, we can't wait until you're here enjoying it with us. So cheers.
Cheers.